I already made the mistake of not choosing them properly, then I go in and just give them my whole trust, my whole love, my whole everything, rest my whole body down inside of them, and hope that they love me properly, hope that they treat me right, hope that everything going and go good. Not assess the situation properly and then fall through the cracks when things don't go the way how it's supposed to go. So before I used to be that kind of way because I didn't used to want to ask for too much. I find like if I ask for something, it come like I'm being selfish and I need to be humble. I need to just relax. I need to just put myself in this person's hand and let them do whatever they want with me. That was me in my 20s. After I get sense and I learn how not to be, in my 30s, I realized that it's like if you're going to buy something on hire purchase, you're renting it until you finish paying for it. There are terms and conditions of usage, right? So when you go and you want a couch set, you take the couch set from Courts or Ashley's or one of these places, Lucky Dollar or wherever the place name. You go to take a furniture from them or something, home entertainment center, fridge, cooker, gas stove, whatever it is you're going and take. You don't have all the money to buy it as yet, but you want to carry it home in your house, you want to use it. These people go in and give you the terms and conditions, they give you a contract, you sign the contract, and then you have X amount of time to pay off for the stove or the wherever it is you take, and then if you don't pay it off by that time, then they come back and they take back the fridge. So I realized that I was dating powerlessly because I was just hoping that this person would have one day marry me, or was hoping they would have treat me right, or hoping that they do these things to me. Now, I let you know here was the scene, right? Partner, you want to date me? These are my requirements. This is what is required of you to date me. I let you know from the door. I let you know from the beginning. I let you know up front how I expect to be treated. I let you know up front how I expect to be talked to. When you're angry, when you're not angry, I let you know up front. So you can't say you know where you was getting yourself into. And then I am not going to sit down and hope you treat me right. If you don't treat me right, how I expect to be treated, I go on my way because even though you're qualified to be my person, then you don't know how to treat somebody, and I'm not going to sit down and talk to you, nag you, retrain you, reparent you, try to put sense in your skull about how to treat somebody. As an adult, you went around the sun 30 times, 30 something times, 40 something times, however much old days. I'm not going and sit down and be, oh, you have to buy for me, you have to think, why you ain't calling me? But you ain't do the things that I required of you. Goodbye. Right? The relationship in progress in the way how I expect the relationship to progress. Goodbye. You date me for, you with me for a year or 2 years and I ain't hear no marriage talk. You ain't propose to me. Nothing happened the way how I wanted to go. Goodbye. Ladies, do not, even men, do not just get into a relationship and hope this person love you, hope this person treat you right, hope this person marry you, hope this person. No, let them know from up front, this is what I want from the relationship with you. If you can't do what I want, you can't love me how I want to be loved, it's not making sense. Free me up and let me go and find somebody who gonna do what I want. Why must I be unhappy with you? Why? Why must I cut my nose and spoil my face to keep you, and you not loving me the way how I want to be loved? Even with me, if I with somebody and I not loving them the way they want to be loved, then they have all rights to tell me, hey, go your way, no, because you're not making sense. You're not loving me how I want to be loved. So don't just drop yourself down in the person's hand and hope that they do right by you. You tell them what you expect, and then if they don't do what you expect, go your way. Find somebody else. Fire them and get somebody else. Simple as that. Keep the shop closed. Don't be giving out no loving, no sex, and date from a place of power. Bird does not trust in the branch but in the power of our own wings. Don't sit down and hope nobody love you right and hope nobody treat you right. Tell them what is expected, and then if they don't comply with what you expect, your terms and conditions of the higher purchase, let them go the way. Simple as that. Trying to fix the broken. That was a mistake I made in my 20s that I would not be making in my 30s. Now, everybody has some kind of trauma, some kind of thing that they went through in the past, and they learn coping mechanisms to deal with it. I could speak from experience because I had a chaotic childhood and bad 20s. My 20s was ratchet. So I've been through it. No, it is not your partner's responsibility to deal with your level of happiness. Your partner is not responsible for your happiness. You are responsible for your happiness. You are responsible to self-soothe and learn how to regulate your emotions. That is on you. If you get up and the sun burning you too hot, you can sit down there and expect your partner to know that, okay, the sun burning you and you feeling how you feeling, and fix it. That is not their work. You're putting too much stress on that person. You have to be the one to regulate yourself. Okay, the sun burning me, let me go and get an umbrella, or let me go inside with cooler. You have to learn how to control your own emotions, regulate, do a temperature check for yourself, and think and bring your best self to the relationship. Not every day you go be in a good mood, but you have to learn how to compartmentalize. Work stress not supposed to be thrown on your partner. Work stress is work stress. When you're done, look out your time card. Whatever happened at work supposed to stay at work. Not supposed to come home and bring all that frustration and put it on your person. They is not the one who stress you out. They is not the one who cause your problems. They is not the one who irritating you. Right? You give to Peter was Peter own, and you give frustration of Paul to Paul, because the frustration of Paul is Paul frustration. You can't take Paul frustration and give it to Peter and then want to take Peter frustration and give it to Paul. That won't work. You give Peter wahala to Peter, and you give Paul wahala to Paul. So don't take out your frustrations on your person. Don't take out your stuff that happened in your past relationships on your person, and don't try to fix nobody that broken. They're supposed to realize that, okay, you was nowhere in the picture when Jerry break my heart. Jerry responsible for the pain that Jerry put me through, and I know as a person I had to work through all of the issues that Jerry made me have, so that I could learn how to bring my best self to my next situation. So don't fix nobody who broken. Right. Let me say in a situation like this. Let me say you meet somebody and they had PTSD from some situation that they've been through before. But they're actively in therapy, or they're reading self-help books, or they're aware of the problem, and they're literally trying to fix themselves and become a better human being. That is somebody who you could work with. You could try with that person, because that person is self-aware, they're conscious, they know exactly where they're broken, they know exactly how to fix themselves, and they're in process of trying to be unbroken, the in the healing process. Nothing wrong with dating somebody or dealing with somebody who actively trying to fix what's wrong with them and trying to heal from past situations. But you see, when a person broken and they refuse to acknowledge that, look, something wrong with me, and they live in all delulu and in denial, run. Put on your running shoes and run. Don't even waste your time with that person, because that person going and break you in the same way that somebody else break them. They're going to wear down your mental health. They're going to wear down your physical health, your emotional health. Sometimes they might stress you out so much you can't even go to work. You might be in a financial hole because of this person. So leave the broken. It's okay to love somebody and not be with them because they're affecting you. Before you love people, you have to love yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to love you before you love anybody else. You have to put on your oxygen mask before you could put on anybody else one. A man who don't love himself but love everybody else is a dangerous man, because why would you want to give me the shirt off your back that you don't even have? You don't have a shirt on your back, but you want to give me the shirt. That's not making sense. So don't try to fix the broken. If they're broken, you're going down the road with them and they're triggered and you realize that they have issues and they don't want to work on fixing the issues, then sweetheart, leave them be. Leave them people be, because them people go broke you down. And you need your mental resources to figure out life. You don't have extra to spare. You need it for yourself. Bringing my representative to the table. Now, in the past, I used to try to, because that's what I grew up learning, right? I grew up hearing, oh, you just never tell a man this about yourself. You just never tell a man that about yourself. You don't tell him this. You don't show him this. And if your family dysfunctional, you don't tell him from by the door that your family dysfunctional. And you don't tell him that you have a crazy cousin who does run off mad every third Sunday when the moon shining full. And they just had to go and pick him up and take him to the madhouse. I was taught that you present your best self when you're getting to know somebody, and you butter up yourself and you wash yourself as clean as possible and you present yourself to this person. That could backfire on you. It has the potential of backfiring on you, because some people, men especially, women just date off of potential, which is like, oh, I see him, he had the potential to be this and he had the potential to be that, and blah, blah, blah. Women just date from potential. Men don't date from potential. Men just date and intend to marry from exactly what they're seeing. He ain't going to get no fat girl and say to yourself, oh, she had the potential to be slim, she had the potential to be thin, and I just had to carry she to the gym, blah, blah. Man ain't doing that. Man watching you from by the door, peeping you so, watching you, and they're choosing exactly what they want from up front. And when you see you bring your representative to the door, them ain't getting to know the real you. So when you reach into a relationship, like say, before when you meet this man, you was cooking, you was jumping through hoops, you was doing all kind of thing, and you was letting this man, selling this man a dream, making this man feel that you was all of this. And then when you married him, you start telling him, hey, me ain't cooking today, me ain't doing this, me ain't thing. And the hearing come for about 10 days because you overwhelmed with chores and children and everything, and you just tired of life. Show the man who he is from by the door. From by the door. From by the door. I just talk my story. Plain, I letting you know from by the door. I don't cook on a Saturday. I ain't cooking. We will get food 6 days for the week. I ain't cooking on Saturday. Saturday is my day for myself. don't ask me to even breathe in your direction on a Saturday. Saturday, I am a single woman, single childless woman on a Saturday. I am business. Whole all the children, whole whatever. Saturday is my day for myself. My hair, my nails, my toenails. I scrub my skin, I put on face mask, a thing, I relax. I ain't doing nothing on Saturday. And you have to be okay with that. They're telling you from by the door. So you're going to know that if you want to deal with that, or know if that is a good deal for you or not. And then, you know, my family have crack. There's malfunction. My uncle is strip every Tuesday. When the moon out, he'll strip and run the road crazy. Every little bad thing, secret about myself and my family, I letting you know from up front. So you now have the choice to decide whether you want to deal with me and the bag of crazy people who come in with me, or you don't want to deal with that. So I don't bring my representative anymore because I realize it don't make sense. Real people, real situations, you want a honest, you need to build your relationship. The foundation of your relationship needs to be built on honesty and truthfulness and realness. So you show yourself who he is and you let this person decide that, look, I want them or I don't want them. Simple as that. And best believe, man's trash is the next man's treasure, because what one man in dealing with, a next man glad for. So every molly biscuit I own vroom vroom cheese. Your vroom vroom cheese outside there looking for you. And the reason why you probably didn't find your vroom vroom cheese as yet is because you pretending to be a different kind of molly biscuit that you is not. Be your damn self. If they like you, they like you. If they may like you, well, okay, then it has 7 point something more billion people on you. Try somebody else. Simple as that. The last one, changing who I am to be wanted in the relationship. Now, when I was 26, I was in relationship with somebody who basically tried to change everything about me. I am a outgoing person, very friendly. I don't even know you. I might not even know you from the way. And I might pass and be like, hi, how you going? How's everything? Or I was that kind of person. When I got into a relationship with this man, I became reserved. I stopped being my outgoing self. I stopped being my friendly self. I stopped dressing the way how I wanted to dress, how I felt comfortable. I stopped everything about myself to change to become his version of who he thought he wanted. And then when I became who he thought he wanted, still cheated on me, still going about his business, and I still had to end up turning around and leaving him because I couldn't handle the stress in the relationship anymore. So now I'm not changing who I am for anybody. I just dress how I just dress. If you don't like how I just dress, the door there right there. Can't find somebody who just dress to your likeness. Because you see me, I like 90s, 2000-ish, 2001-ish clothes. And I'm not going to change my style for nobody. It's either you dig it or you don't dig it. I'm friendly, I'm outgoing. I ain't going to change my friendly, outgoing self for nobody. Because when I lock down who I am to be who you want me to be, I just feel sick. I don't even recognize my face in the mirror anymore. I don't even know who I am. So I'm not going and do what you want me to do and be who you want me to be because that is who you think you want. No. You have to like me for me. You have to like me. Why you want to see me, be in a relationship with me, come and tell me you love me, want to be with me, and then you're picking at me and telling me this ain't good enough, that ain't good. If it ain't good enough, go your way. Go your way, go your way, go find somebody else. It's not it for you. I want to be with somebody who I could be my whole full self that God made me to be. Funny, silly, outgoing, lazy from time to time, because sometimes I just go through my little depressive mood sometimes and just don't feel like doing nothing. Then at other times I hyper ambitious and vigilant and going about doing everything and being super organized. And yeah, I want somebody who like me for me and who okay with me being me and doesn't have a problem with not with me. I don't want to bend, fix myself into no mold, and be who you think you want me to be. You must be able to come into my life, see me like this flower plant here, see the value of me, right? Realize that, okay, I go in and bring greenery, a nice fresh scent, and aesthetics to your life, and nourish me and cultivate me so I can spread out and get bigger and get better. Not you watching at me and say, oh God, why you have to grow so? Why you have to throw out so much of flowers? Why you have to smell like that? Why in the afternoon you just close up your bloom? Why in the morning you're opening up back? Don't open in the morning, open in the evening, close up in the morning. Time is sad and shit, I go on my way. So yeah guys, these are just a few mistakes that I made in my 20s that I learned from, that I would not be repeating in my 30s, right? I also reached to the conclusion, and I'm also okay with the fact that not all relationships are meant to last. Some people come in your life for a reason, some come in for a season, some come to teach you lessons, some come to sharpen you up and make you a better version of yourself.
Be yourself, nobody fear till you fear yourself. What's important, how you see yourself. They won't see it till you see yourself. Can't get money